evening and welcome to the International Conference Center in Abuja. Tonight, it's all happening here. The fabulous Nigerian Music Awards will be taking place at this venue, where people from all walks of life will be coming to participate in the highlight of the annual calendar. I'm really looking forward to not only seeing who's going to receive the awards, but also just enjoying the environment, enjoying the glamour, enjoying the excitement tonight here at the Nigerian Music Awards.
I welcome you to the grand return of the Nigerian Music Awards, the celebration of talent, industry, creativity, the celebration of brilliance, and the celebration of a great federal republic of Nigeria. This is an event where talents of all sorts, I've seen people I haven't seen for many, many years here. Everywhere I look, there's a star of the music industry, a star of the acting industry, a star of banking, a star of government, a star of diplomacy, a star from the press, a star everywhere. This is a nation of super duper stars, and I want you to put your hands together for Nigeria.
Definitely here to support Tony Okoroji, and the event of this magnitude is nice, doing this almost 15 years after. The last time we did this was 1992. I remember then he was a Cuban president, and we had this at the Hilton.
So you were there back then?
I was backstage then. I also performed the national anthem. I was also stage manager for the 1992 event. We had fun. We had fun doing that. That was in the Babangida era. Babangida was in government. There was head of state then. I'm sure even Tony Okoroji will not even remember his room number then. I just remember when we did the show, it was in room 419 then.
Oh no, is that? I hope that was not significant at the
No, it
time.
wasn't
God
significant at the
forbid.
time, but he was in room 419. But that's generally, it just started a little bit there. I just started there.
So how does this event compare with that one? I mean, for example, there was a Soul Flight, I believe.
We're bigger stars now. Some of us have grown bigger. We have new talents coming out. I have people who've done things in the past decade, and this is just to honor them for their achievements in the industry.
So do you have any role to play this time? Last time you said you were backstage.
I'm keeping that close to my chest. We'll see about that later.
A little surprise for us.
No surprise.
Well, it's fantastic. The weather's been great. It's cool. The whole ceremony, from the time we landed till now, everything's been fantastic, properly organized. I'm meeting a lot of people that I haven't seen in ages, and then all the musicians that I've been wanting to meet since I was a child, they're all here. I mean, it's a fantastic atmosphere right now. Well, I mean, some people might think that you do this kind of thing all the time. You're glamorous, you're successful, everybody knows you. Don't you go from one award ceremony to the next, jet setting around the world? Am I right?
For me, not really. I don't attend that many. The ones that I go for are the ones that I know that I'm going there to do something. I'm supposed to do a song tomorrow with Shago and Rinze, and that's why. So it's either I'm receiving an award, I'm performing, or I'm organizing it for them or something. But I just don't go like everywhere, all the time. But the ones I go to are fantastic, like this one.
Okay, on the Soul Flight, I noticed that you had an impromptu little session. They just called you out, and it was very much a question of I sensed that there's a relationship between you and Uncle Tony, as you called him. Can you tell us a little bit? What's the background to that?
I've known Uncle Tony for quite a while now, and then apart from that, he did an event where, just like impromptu as well. He just called me up and said, please help me handle the artists that will perform at this event and everything. So I helped him organize it. And I just realized that we had a very fantastic working relationship. I understand him, he understands me, and he became my very good friend. And I found it easy to relate with him and work with him. So from then on, any project that he had, anything that he wanted to do, he calls me up first and say, look, I have something, can you do this for me? Will you be free? And I'm like, anything for you, because he's also there for me. Sometimes when I'm confused about things, especially in the entertainment world and all that, I always call him up no matter what time, and I ask him a few questions, and he's just there to support me. So we've had a very good relationship.
Since I found you, I found heaven. You're my dream. You're my dream. You're my dream. Come true. And I wanna give you all my love. Oh, so let's just make this dream come true. Oh, come rain, come shine, we'll stay together forever till the end of time. Some hearts break, some hearts break, some dreams fly away like a whirlwind. But since I found you, I found heaven. You're my dream. You're my dream. You're my dream.
Well, we are here for the one and only Nigerian Music Awards.
That's right.
That I'm not going to say went to sleep, that rested for a lot of years. And I'm so glad that it has come up again, because that was one award that was really celebrating and bringing out and saying well done to Nigerian musicians. It was a national affair. the last one we had is still in the memories of people.
Were you involved back then?
Of course.
You look too young.
I was involved, and so I'm glad that it is back. The Nigerian Music Awards, bigger and better, and I want to say very big kudos to Chief Tony Okoroji and Tops and his team, and for putting this together. So that's why we're here. We just landed today, so we are trying to relax.
I didn't see you on the soul flight.
You know, we had another soul flight that Virgin Nigeria gave to the Nigerian Music Awards. So I was on that soul flight on Virgin Nigeria, and I came in here today.
A friend of mine called me Nigeria's sweetheart, so I really would like to hear that name. Yes, so the Nigerian sweetheart. Better than when they say the songstress and everything. Because we are Nigerians, so we must project Nigeria. So I am Nigeria's sweetheart, everybody. And your outfit.
To a point where you just deliver the same lyrics, the same melodies all the time, and you just want to do something different. Like now we've just done a new single that's coming out soon. It's called Rero, which means see song. You know what? You know, Ijoya is a blessing. At the same time, you cannot run away from your blessing. I really see it as that song, which is like taking to a whole new plateau in my career, and I'm so thankful for that. So.
Okay, I want them a
Yeah.
message. 'Cause I'm with the media in
Yeah,
London.
I understand.
Can you tell them,
Yeah.
what's happening?
I understand your fear. I had the same fear. When I came back to the country, I only had 70 pounds in my pocket. 70 pounds, I couldn't even afford to get my own return ticket back home. Someone helped me out. A friend of mine, Shalani, gave me some money to get my ticket to come home.
I like that. That's loyalty. You're mentioning the name.
Yeah,
Well done.
the video, friends rallied around to help me out. I got sick and tired of living that life, paying the bills, the congestion charge, all that crap. I got sick of it. I just knew I wanted to come back home because I was going crazy. I was going out of my mind. I was always depressed. But now, honestly, it's different. God has been good. I'm back home. The band is back home. Queen has just come back home 2 months ago. Come home.
Don't be afraid.
Don't give a toss about what anybody's going to say to you. Just stay true to yourself and come back home.
That's a
because
strong
Lila
message.
was me.
Well, it's one of a kind. It's entertainment at its best, at its peak. It's the best of the best. When we talk about NMA, that's why I'm here, to have fun, to catch all the fun, the thrills.
And so far, so good. You're enjoying it. What did you think about this event that's kicked off the whole thing?
It's unique. It's really one of a kind, and I'm glad I'm part of it.
Fantastic. Well, let me have a word with your husband.
Yeah, again, like my wife said, the NMA is there for music, and it's one of the best in the country, and it's an opportunity for the music industry to showcase what it has, a melange of shows, and a kaleidoscope of wonderful people in terms of sights and sounds, and the outside world will see that we too are capable of doing the things that they do, if not better.
I think after the elections, we need to prove that to the world.
We need to prove that, and again, of course, it's going to help those of us too in the movie industry to perhaps borrow a leaf from them, so that we cannot also project the image of the country.
Well, it's clear that there's a symbiotic relationship between the music industry. Can you just shed a bit of light on that?
There is, because of course they are all, different genres, but at the same time, music and drama, they're inseparable.
Today, the recording artists have a more creative, forward-looking recording companies to work with, and then you can also have your own label now. Unlike yesterday, when we had this almost colonial-minded record company bosses, who kind of
A friend of yours. You're very popular here.
who kind of strangulated the artists. So today it's brighter than yesterday, but yesterday's music, had what I would say more meaningful content.
Coming here tonight is like an extravaganza. It's like I'm so happy because it made me a part of this, and ever since I've been here, from the soul flight to the dinner evening, it's just been wonderful. So I'm happy being here. It's like an honor, to be asked by these, godly people of Nigeria to be given, to be part of the awards, and
It means you're part of the in crowd.
yeah, I think so.
Congratulations.
You just put your life down for me. Everybody now. I don't know what you do. That's so. I don't know what you see. And that is the why. Aha. Where the handkerchief all over here. Forward. 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 All my people just say, swing it in the air and sing it. You do it for me. All I know you do it for me. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Tonight's event is only doing one thing. It's saying to all those who are involved in music, hey, this is the time for recognition. So whatever your musical talent is, whether you are in front of the camera or behind the camera, give it your all. Give it your best shot. If you can excel at the home level, at the home front, then you can be catapulted to the international level.
I think we're reinforcing certain things at different quarters, and this is just one way of reinforcing, again, what's positive about us as Nigerians. That is actually good in us. All we need to do is harness all of the good and project it. So the music industry is doing this for us as a nation. I think that's, that's incredible. That's something we must continue to support. The actors have done their own part, and we in the political arena, for example, we're trying to, sprout, as it were. It's a bit difficult, but it's something we're all doing. So we're all, little pockets of activities are happening around the nation. I think it's something that's positive, and it's something that we should all hope will turn to something better for us as a nation. Okay.
It's very refreshing and encouraging, because it shows there's hope in Nigeria, even against the background of all the happenings in the political and social life of Nigeria. And I always say to people that the sign of great men and women are people who do not allow the events in their environment to affect them. Rather, they create events that affect their environment. And that is what I see happening today.
Tremendous improvements. Fantastic. I won't go anywhere else this year. I mean, look at all the talents this evening on stage. It's incredible. That energy, talent, we have them here. It's here. Nigeria is a great country. We just need to encourage them.
So in a nutshell, advise them, mostly the upcoming ones.
Yeah, that we have to encourage such shows in this country. We have to learn, to be civilized, to enjoy this. And this is a huge industry that, if encouraged, can be more than oil that everybody's running after. It's a huge industry. My head was like this the other day on Sky Television. They were talking about entertainment industry in Nigeria. And
we're getting to that level.
We are getting there. we get there.
So please continue to support us by His grace. Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
One-stop shop for your 21st century lifestyle and communications, Basepoint International. At Basepoint, we're committed to providing first-class services to all our clients. Corporate event planning and coordination, corporate event coverage in Europe, Africa, North and South America, TV and film production. We provide language services for all business and leisure. For further information, contact us today at Basepoint International, or visit us at basepointinternational.com.